Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to all of you. Today I'm going to deliver my speech about the great leader of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is called the greatest Bengali of all times. He was born in a respectable Muslim family on 17 March 1920 at Tongipara village, Gopalganj district, Bangladesh. His father's name was Sheikh Lutfur Rahman and his mother's name was Shaira Khatun. Bangabandhu studied at Gimadanga Primary School and then he got admitted in Mission High School, Gopalganj. The bravery of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was appeared in 1939 when the two great leaders of the time, Sher Bangla Fazlul Haq and Hussain Shahid Sohrawardi, visited the school. Then Bangabandhu made an impediment at the way of the school gate. He demanded to them the cost for repairing the school boarding. It was the first time Bangabandhu met with the two great leaders, and thus he was involved with politics. He also was an ardent follower of the two great leaders. Bangabandhu passed his entrance examination in 1942. Then he got admitted at Kolkata Islamia College. There he was elected General Secretary of College Chhatra Sanshad and he passed his BA degree in 1947. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman married Begum Fazilatunisa Mujib in 1938. Both of them together had 5 children. The children were Sheikh Hasina, Sheikh Rehana, Sheikh Jamal, Sheikh Kamal, and Sheikh Rasim. The ancestors of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman were landlord. One of his ancestors named Sheikh Udullah said to the British officials that I have so much money that I never count them, I just weigh them. This proves that Bangabandhu was brought up in an affluent family. Bangabandhu loved his country people more than his life. He always stood beside the oppressed people, the flood affected people, the cyclone affected people, the poverty stricken people. During his student life, he gifted his own shirt to one of his poor friends. He provided the best opportunities to the poor students for admission at his school was free. In 1947, India and Pakistan were divided. Then East Pakistan Chhatra was established by some student leaders and with Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. In 1948, Bangabandhu was the student of the University, Department of Law. He protested against the university authorities to increase the salary of the fourth class employees. For this reason, he was arrested and his studentship was cancelled on 21st March 1948 when Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the then governor of Pakistan, declared a public meeting at the racecourse ground that Urdu would be the only state language of Pakistan. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and some students protested and they also laid a strike in Dhaka. For this reason, they were arrested and after some days, they were released. In 1955, the Awami Muslim League was founded. In 1963, when Shahid Sohrawardi died at the time Bangabandhu became the head of the Awami League and he stood against the Pakistan President Ayub Khan's basic democracy policies. Then the torture was going on with the Bengali people. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman demanded the 6 points in 1966. He also faced the Agartala conspiracy crisis, carried with courage in 1969. In 1970, there was held an election in East Pakistan. Bangabandhu won that election, but Mr. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto opposed it. After that, on the 7th March 1971, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman declared a historical speech at the racecourse ground before millions of people. Here, he declared for the purpose of the nation to be united and stood against the occupational forces of Pakistan, and he also told them to take preparation for the war of liberation. He told the Bengalis to convert every house into a fort. At the ending of the 7th March speech, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman said, "The struggle of this time, the struggle of freedom, the struggle of this time, the struggle of emancipation." After that speech, on 25th March 1971, President Yahya Khan came to Dhaka. He declared to the Pakistani forces to curb the Bengali nation forever. At the darkest night of the 25th March 1971, they swooped down upon the sleeping Bengali people. They killed numerous young people, innocent children, unarmed people, students, teachers, intellectuals, and many politicians. After that, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, at the early hours of 26 March 1971, declared the independence of Bangladesh. In the declaration, it was written that this may be my last message bound to the Bangladesh is independent. I call upon the people of Bangladesh, wherever you might be, and with whatever you have to resist the army of occupational forces to the last. Your fight must go on until the last soldier of Pakistan is expelled from the soil of Bangladesh and final victory is achieved. After this declaration, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was arrested and taken to the Pakistan jail till 7 January 1972. According to the leadership of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the Bengali people started the liberation war. During this liberation war, about 1 million Bengalis took shelter in our neighboring country, India. The Indian people supported a lot to them. At first, Bhutan, then India, and the UK supported Bangladesh during liberation war. The allied forces of India and Bangladesh together defeated the occupational forces of Pakistan. They surrendered to us on 16 December 1971 at the racecourse ground. By the mercy of Almighty Allah, according to the leadership of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and through the bloodshedding of 30 lakh people after 9 months, we got an independent country. Now, we all the religious people, Muslim, Hindu, Christian, Buddha, are living peacefully in this country. No problem. On 10 January 1972, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman came in Bangladesh by the combat aircraft, which was given to him by the British government. The aircraft landed at Tezgah Airport in Dhaka. There he was showed guard of honor by Bangladeshi soldiers, and there are present a lot of army politicians, people. One of them, the acting president of Bangladesh, named Syed Nazrul Islam, and the first president of Bangladesh, Tajuddin Ahmed, were present, and they all visit Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Cardiac. Before going to his house, Bangabandhu went to the racecourse ground, where millions of people were waiting for him. He kept a speech for the audiences, or for the Bengali people. At the beginning of his speech, he wept, remembering how much the Bengali people sacrificed their lives. He also told them, "You have been turning toward the people of this country." He depicted everything what happened when he was in Pakistan jail. He told the Pakistan military junta intimidated during his trial. He said, "I am a Bengali and a Muslim who dies only one." After ending the speech, Bangabandhu went his home Dhanmondi 32 no house, what the family members are waiting eagerly for him. Then Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman decided to reform the country and wanted to make the country a golden Bengal. Bangabandhu was the president of Bangladesh in 1971, then Prime Minister of Bangladesh 1972 to 1975. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was one of the great leaders of the world and a large-hearted person. But this great man was assassinated with his family members by some heinous and misguided forces of Pakistan. About sorry, on 15 August 1975. But luckily, our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her sister Sheikh Rehana were alive because they were living at the time in abroad. About Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Fidel Castro, the then Prime Minister of Cuba in 1973, told, "I have not seen the Himalayas, but I have seen Sheikh Mujib. In courage and personality, this man is the Himalayas." We must pray to the departed souls of Bangabandhu family members so that they might have eternal peace and stay in the heaven. We every year enjoy the birth anniversary, death anniversary, and mourning day on 15 August for Bangabandhu family. And we also observe 21st February for International Mother Language Day, the 16th December as Victory Day, 26 March as Independence Day, to show due respect to all the freedom fighters of the country. Now, our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is in the power. She is a great woman. She has already obtained the mother of humanity by sheltering the Rohingya people in Bangladesh migrating from Myanmar. Before coming to the power, our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina viewed to the country people that if she could come to the power, she would make a digital Bangladesh. Alhamdulillah, now we are living in a digital Bangladesh because everywhere is electricity, internet, Wi-Fi, and lot of modern facilities. She has contributed a lot to construct a lot of bridges like the Padma Setu, the Padma Bridge, the Metro Rail, and many universities and hospitals in our country. She also contributed during pandemic situation. She brought millions of vaccines for life saving of this country people. She also donated a lot of money and wealth in different districts of Bangladesh for helping the people. She is really a kind-hearted woman. I personally love and respect this great woman for her leadership and visionary qualities. Finally, I would like to show due respect to our great leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the architect of an independent country. I would like to request all the viewers of Bangladesh to know the biography of this great leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Actually, I'm not a political man. I love to speak about the great leaders of any countries of the world. Finally, I would like to request to all of you to express your view. If you desire to say something about the great leaders of the world, like me, and for this reason, I've opened a YouTube channel. At the concluding of my speech, I would like to request of all the viewers to subscribe my channel, Manish English Teaching Institute. Email number manikmia 017380444845845 @gmail.com. I wish a good health all of you during this pandemic situation. Thank you so much.